It is the Flow Friday Sports Show on Flow FM. Time to get going with Caitlin Vine, the veteran Kanga from Ouyen, who joins me to deliver the Ouyen United and Sunraysia Netball report for this week. Caitlin, great to be back with you. How are you?
I am good. Looking forward to another week of footy and netty.
That is the spirit. Well, unfortunately for the A-Grade Ouyen United girls, not the result that they were after against South Mildura last weekend, although it was a fairly close game, but in the end, the home side too good. Caitlin in the A-Grade.
It was a really interesting match to watch. South came out absolutely firing, and I did say to someone on the sidelines, I think they were tired because they were going for every single ball really hard and really putting a lot of effort in, and they probably did tire off a little bit in the last quarter, but it was pretty impressive for them to try and keep that intensity up for the whole time. They certainly wanted the win. Ouyen just fell short. Unfortunately, there was lots of changes as we sort of try to adapt our team a little bit with some people going away next week. We wanted to, try some different combinations out, which just didn't seem to work. We had a couple of people unwell as well, so probably not an excuse. I think the A-Grade girls will agree that it was a pretty disappointing game for them, and it certainly puts us in a bit of a more difficult position as we head through the second half of the season, but I'm sure that they'll keep working hard and bounce back.
I gather the silver lining here was that South Mildura have been in pretty good form in more recent times.
Yeah, and as I did say last week, they've been on that winning streak. They were certainly hungry to win, and we know that buys don't really do us many favours. We need to keep that run on. So hopefully from this week on, we'll be right.
Not a whole lot in it between Mildura and Mabeen. You'd have thought Mildura would get home with a bigger margin here, but to 56-40 over Mabeen in the end, the away side not disgracing themselves.
No, certainly a good effort from Mabeen. Again, it's really difficult to gauge, especially when teams, are different when you play them. We obviously had a really good win against Mabeen, but they remain really competitive against other teams. So it makes you wonder, what their team looks like other weeks. So still a solid effort from them, and I think they would be really happy with that. But Mildura, sitting pretty with that win again.
Wentworth, no surprises there, 77 to Imperials' 33. Business as usual for Wentworth last weekend, Caitlin?
Yeah, not really much else to say, is there?
No, there's not. We'll finish off by talking about Irimple. They beat Redcliffe 62-47, another result that we did predict, but a slightly more competitive game, perhaps?
Yeah, definitely. Probably one of Redcliffe's highest scores, I would have thought, 47. So well done to their goalers, who were obviously smashing a few out, but Irimple would be pretty stoked with that win.
All right, now let us know what happened with the other Ouyen United Kangas sides. We know that the B-Grade got up as well, Caitlin, at least.
Yeah, B-Grade had another really solid win, winning by 6 goals. It certainly wasn't an easy game. South were pretty tough and pretty determined to knock us over, I think physically and mentally, but we managed to get out on top, which was really good. It was awesome. The two courts next to each other meant we got to watch a fair bit of juniors as well. So our 13-1s were down by about 6 goals the whole game and ended up coming back and winning by about 6 goals, which was amazing to watch. Our 17s had another really good win, and I think a few of our other junior teams were quite successful. So still lots to be excited about and some really, really good wins happening. So we can't be too disheartened.
That is the spirit. Well, why don't you just update us on how that ladder's looking now after a few less expected results over the weekend, I suppose? Yeah,
so no surprises. Wentworth sitting pretty on number 1 on 40 points, followed by Mildura on 32, Irimple 28, South 24, and Ouyen 20, which gives you your top 5. Mabeen, Imperials, Robinvale and Redcliffe sitting just below the line there. So still plenty of room for movement from everyone. I know certainly for us, we're going to have a pretty consistent run on from here on out if we want to maintain that top 5 position as we head into finals.
Huge opportunity to bounce back for the A-Grade this weekend, hosting Mildura. This will be a massive game, Caitlin.
Yeah, it's going to be a really big weekend. We've been fortunate enough to score the WorkSafe Victoria match. So we've got WorkSafe coming down and making a big day out of it. So it'll certainly be a great day out if anyone's in the area to pop over to Blackburn Park, watch some good football and netball, and also I think there'll be some VIPs walking around as well. So a really good opportunity for Ouyen United to show what we can do, which is really exciting. And hopefully one of those things we can do is beat Mildura.
Most important game of the season so far for the A-Grade?
I would say so, yep, absolutely.
There we have it, high-stakes stuff. Imperials versus Irimple, who do you like there?
I think Irimple. I just think Imperials just haven't been able to capitalise yet, and I think they'll just slowly teeter off now. So Irimple for the win.
Do you reckon we'll get a close one between Red Cliffs and Robinvale Euston?
Yeah, I think this might be the second match of the round. I think it will be the closest, and I think Redcliffe will get it.
Wentworth, the pressure will be all on them to get a result, but they'll have to do it on the road away to Merbeen. You'd assume they will do it though, Caitlin.
I think they will. I think Merbeen will certainly put up a good fight, but just at this stage, I don't think there's much stopping Wentworth.
As simple as that. Well, it's been great to have you for another week of covering the Sunraysia Netball A-Grade and beyond, Caitlin. So thankful for your time. All the best on the weekend and enjoy the netball. We'll speak to you again next week.
Thanks so much. Go Kangas.